So gotta win 2 in a row. Get the 5-0 against top deck opponent. I'm just thinking as I scrutinize what I did. Why did I play a fetch there instead of a tithe? I think the idea is that anything that they could play with 1 mana, I could ending anyways, and it's better to save the tithe for a potential 2-drop, because the 2-drop would take 2 prismatic ending mana to kill, and that would just be awkward to do. Because I definitely, like, the idea is I definitely was not going to play tithe here no matter what, because I need that fetch for the surveil land, because I only have 2 mana. So yeah, so that's exactly that. That was the plan, was to be like, okay, I know I'm going to be ending whatever they played last turn. I mean, so Pyroclasm, again, it's, yeah. I mean, well, in this case, it's obvious since I need to hold up the tithe. But again, I was pretty lucky drawing a lot of Pyroclasms in these energy matchups. I mean, all this luck does tell me, like, there's a reason why this deck is not really seeing those are the results I want. Is it's just still not that good, and these 5-0s are coming because of a pretty extreme combination of luck, I guess. I'll be honest. Yeah. Yeah, so this is a case where, okay, so I tied that because I don't know what I was going to do next turn. It was a good, I mean, if I didn't have anything else, a Pyroclasm on both of them would be really nice. But I guess the idea is if I don't know, if I didn't draw a land, then it was kind of wasted that time. But I mean, if I didn't draw a land, I was pretty screwed already. So yeah, I mean, in terms of like, in that state of the world where you still have a chance, maximizing my chance would have been tithing that Ocelot Pride. So yeah, it was the right choice. So here, I know they're going to start accumulating some cats. And it's just a matter of, you know, Pyroclasming at a point where I feel like I've got them down enough on mana. And at a point where I'm not, like, well, dead or near dead. So yeah, definitely not this turn. And I believe next turn, not next turn either. Because they only have 3 cards in hand, so they are running short on. They're going to be pressured on mana. Yeah. So here, I think for sure I destroy the red source, because it was, you know, they might have something waiting in the wings. Get the cat. Why is this thing taking so long? Because I kept pausing it before, but yeah. So I mean, the idea is, yeah, it's a situation where I kind of have control of the game now, because I know, like, okay, like, I mean, how many more lands do they have? I can just cut that off and survive long enough. Yeah, so in this situation, I'm going to destroy that land again. This way I can fetch for surveil and get the better draw. I mean, I'm just, as this thing goes by very slowly, I just think ahead, like, would I have taken a land with my surveil so I could Stone Rain and Pyroclasm in the same turn? I believe not, just because I know there's not too much danger, and like there's still more of a game to play. So that's why I did not get a surveil land. Yeah, that's why I did not get a surveil land there. So again, here I'm like, okay, this is the last attack. So I thought about Prismatic ending the Ocelot Pride, but again, it was a case like it's a 1 damage difference. Because I know I'm pyroclasming the next turn. So it's like, okay, let them get the one shot in, and then I have the ending to handle whatever happens later. So I mean, yeah, that's a no-brainer. But yeah, I think that fetching of a non-surveil land, again, it's a case where I probably should have done that anyway, just because, like, it's quite unlikely the ability to fetch for another surveil land will matter later in this game. So yeah, I mean, probably a misplay, but you know, but it was a case where it was pretty even. It was going to be a tough decision what to surveil away or not. So yeah, here I get saved. I do not fetch because I am wary of double lightning bolt, even though I'm not really sure they play lightning bolt anymore. But it's like I don't really need that, and I still have a mountain to fetch if I have to. Untapped. I mean, again, it's a case where they definitely have mana to work with. They just haven't been drawing anything that's too much of a threat. Yeah, Johnny. Here I do that in case. Okay, so yeah, here is where I do that in case I could mana tithe it. Here I fatal push a No, I don't fatal push. Why didn't I fatal push a Johnny? So I did not fatal push a Johnny just because. I think just because it's not really that. It's only one mana threat. I think that's why. Yeah. I think I wanted to save fatal push something that was more of a threat, and I knew I was going to be getting rid of the cat, exiling the cat next turn. So yeah, so I believe that was the right call. That was the right call. I guess the idea is if they hit me with a Johnny at some point, if I get down a lightning bolt range, or if I'm about to get down a lightning bolt range, then I fatal push that. But I guess the idea is if they, if they Ragavan or anything, then that's like a much worse threat. Yeah, so they hit me with a Johnny. So again, this is a situation where I stand a pretty good chance of losing from here because it's like I draw blanks, they draw creatures, that's it. So yeah, so it was definitely it's definitely kind of what I mean when I say these last few, well, most of my games were quite tight. Yeah, so here. Yeah, so here I'm getting a little worried. Are they gonna do something? I mean, I'm basically allowing myself one more hit from a Johnny. I just realized this is gonna hit my. There's like a 10-minute limit for YouTube videos. Hopefully, it wraps up before then, so I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, so I take that hit. Yeah, okay. So I don't know why Fatal pushed that there. Yeah, I really don't know why, actually. I guess 5 versus 4? I must have done some math in my head. Okay, maybe I'm going to have to cut this off. Since I don't want to... Yeah, I feel like I should understand YouTube more to know the answer. So, I mean, yeah, I played Hacktos. That's a key moment, and continue.